Hi everybody, thanks for joining. Question, teachers, this is for you. Have you ever felt frustrated that it feels like you do everything? That like in your classroom, you have to organize, plan, and do everything. I want to suggest that there are born leaders, but everyone has the propensity to be a leader. Now, I know many of you, especially my elementary friends that are watching this, do things like you have line leaders and bathroom leaders, and you switch roles each and every week, which is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I love that you give a student an opportunity from as young as they can be to really begin to develop and establish things that are good in them. Unfortunately, that really stops around middle school, high school. It does. There's no such thing. We don't really do. The leaders are defined by the smart kids. They're the smart kids. And when I think about society as a whole, the people that are out there really forging new pathways for us weren't always academically the brightest kids. They don't have 150 degrees behind them. They aren't the most learned. Nothing wrong with being learned. So the real question is how do I create and nurture students to be leaders? You give them opportunities to do so. Often students are no longer leaders in our classrooms because of our judgments. We have pigeon-toed that child as being this way, or that child is being that way. Well, that's Susie, and she just doesn't talk very much. And that's Johnny. He's a smart aleck, so I just don't call on him. Or that's Billy, and his mom thinks that she's the best thing in everything, so I'm tired of him thinking he's great in that. And I could keep going and going. And I know some of you watching these videos are doing this. Ready? I don't do that. I think of all of my children as potential leaders, okay? So I'm going to say what everyone else is thinking. Liar. Liar. Because you know why? Not because you're a bad person, but because you're human. So my invitation to you of how to really create effective leaders in your classroom is give them an opportunity to lead and fail. And then give them the opportunity again and fail. And give them the opportunity again and fail. And give them the opportunity again until they finally succeed. May not be their strength. May not be what they're great at. But I never wanted a student to leave my classroom with any story of what they couldn't do. I was okay that they left my classroom and said, I don't like that. It's not my strong suit, but I'm a really good leader in this area, rather than I am not a leader. And they walked into my room telling me that. So look for opportunities for them to be successful, even aside from your perception of them being successful. Give it a shot. You got nothing to lose, and you have leaders to gain. Can't wait to see how it works. Share it with me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.